Hello everyone. Now we are going to see about superheterodyne receiver. The process of mixing two signals having different frequency to produce a new frequency is called as heterodyning. The principle of superheterodyne receiver is it converts all incoming RF frequency to a fixed lower frequency called intermediate frequency, and this IF is then amplified and detected to get a original signal, and this is the principle of superheterodyne receiver. And it is a block diagram of superheterodyne receiver where we can see an antenna, RF stage, mixer, IF amplifier, detector, uh, audio amplifier, and a speaker. Now we are going to see about each block diagram in detail. The first thing is an antenna. The receiving antenna, AM signal transmitted in the form of electromagnetic wave. When received, it induces a small voltage in the receiving antenna. So antenna usually accepts the electromagnetic waves of different frequency and it processed and converts into electrical wave. This electrical wave is accepted by this RF stage. Now we are going to see about this RF stage. The RF is containing of two, which is a filter and the amplifier. It is used to select a required desired signal and it rejects the other signal and it also reduces the effect of noise. And the output we received a desired frequency, that is Fs. It is also contain a amplifier which is used to amplify the weak signal, but it produces a high frequency, but we are interested in the low frequency only. For that, the mixer converts the high frequency to the medium frequency with the help of local oscillator. Local oscillator is a second block in this block diagram of the superheterodyne receiver. So it is help um, to either sum or difference of the RF signal frequency and the LO frequency is equal to the IF used in the receiver, which is usually around 445 kilohertz. The third block in this is a mixer. So the mixer is it receives two input, one from the RF amplifier and one from the local oscillator, and which has to be satisfied the condition of the IO is greater than FO is greater than FS, where FO is a frequency of local oscillator and the FS is a frequency of RF amplifier. So always the FO is greater than FS. The mixer mixes this two signal and generate a different frequencies such as Fs, Fo, Fo plus Fs, Fo minus Fs. Out of this four produced by the mixer, the differentiate component, that is Fo minus Fs, is selected and the other signals are rejected, and this different component is known as the IF, which is an intermediate frequency. This IF has to be amplified for provide the gain to the receiver. For that, this IF amplify the signal is passed into the IF amplifier, which is a fourth block in this block diagram. So this signal is given to the IF amplifier where it is amplified to produce the gain to the receiver, as well as it increase the selectivity, sensitivity and the fidelity of the receiver. The sensitivity and selectivity of the receiver do not change with the change in the incoming frequency. Next, we can see the fifth block is a detector block. So the signal from the IF amplifier is then given to the detector. Now we have a modulated IF signal, but we have to demodulate it. So the amplified IF signal is detected by the detector to recover the original modulating signal. This signal is then applied to a audio and power amplifier, which is the next block. After the detector, the unmodulated signal is given to this audio amplifier for the purpose of amplification. The signal received from the detector is very weak and hence its need to be amplified. So the audio amplifier normally has more stages, and the signal is amplified and then it lastly given to the loudspeaker. So finally, this amplified signal is given to the loudspeaker. So here the particular electrical wave which is in the audio frequency is converted into sound wave, which is our actually transmitted information. In this, there is a stage called the AGS, which is an automatic gain controller. So part of output from the detector and it is applied to the RF amplifier, mixer and the IF amplifier for the gain control. So this is known as automatic gain control, and this automatic gain control maintains the constant output voltage level over a wide range of RF input signal level. So, and this is the overall block diagram explanation of the super heterodyne receiver. And finally, we are going to see about some advantage of it. So the super heterodyne receiver offers superior sensitivity, stability, as well as the selectivity when compared with the tuned radio frequency receiver design. The SuperEdge design have the better stability because tunable oscillator is more better than the tunable amplifier, as well as the selectivity of this receiver is better because the IF amplifier or having narrow band and they operate only at the IF. The design of IF amplifier is also simple. So these are some of the advantages of super heterodyne receiver. Thank you for watching.